In this video, I'm going to explain the bulletproof 5-step process that you should follow in trading to achieve profitability, passive income, all from your computer or mobile device. My journey began about 4 years ago trading the Forex market. And to any beginners out there, you need to understand that managing your expectations when you get into the market is number one, okay? So a lot of beginners, they hop in the markets, they find a strategy online, something free, whatever. They have trouble managing their expectations once they learn a strategy, right? They think that every trade they take is gonna work out because it's the golden strategy, and that's just not the case, right? So in the beginning stages, you're gonna notice that a lot of traders are focusing on making money and flipping accounts, right? And this is not sustainable over time. These are things you need to avoid, okay? Another thing, traders in the beginning stages tend to be on the charts 24/7. This is another thing that's gonna be detrimental to your growth. You don't wanna be on the charts 24/7. There's a reason that TradingView has alerts, right? You wanna set them and forget them. Let them do the job. Let them notify you when price enters a key level and walk away from the charts, okay? To anyone who has read Naked Forex, this is a book about trading and it covers the cycle of doom. Anyone who knows about the cycle of doom knows that in the beginning stages of trading, every strategy works, but beginners cannot sustain a strategy long enough or take enough losses on it to see results over a longer period of time, right? So you don't want to get into the cycle of doom where you're hopping strategy to strategy, okay? This is going to be detrimental to your growth as well. So following this 5-step blueprint is the most efficient path to success and will save you about 2 to 3 years of time spent just self-teaching and losing chunks of your savings or paycheck to the market. So number one in this blueprint is going to be investing in actual education. I started the free route like many others. This involves, YouTube. You create your own subscription list and you start subscribing to, like the Forex gurus that you look up to or anyone that provides free education that you kind of gel with and understand. I can say that investing in actual education just speeds up the process for you. You get a summary of the most important information that you need to take, and it's all packaged together in a nice, concise way. And typically when you buy education, it comes with a community as well, right? So you're gonna have a community of like-minded traders, probably at the same level of you or higher. You're all gonna be studying the same topics, same ways of trading, same systems, same strategy, same everything, right? Because it's all packaged together in that community. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna allow you to learn collectively with others. Trading is the most loneliest career path you could take if you do not invest in actual education. So having that community is very important, and you can have your questions answered quicker. Mentors can steer you the right way if you start going off on a wrong direction, okay? So self-teaching is inefficient, right? Because there's too much information out there. If you just invest in actual education, you're skipping the steps of filtering out information that you do not need, which there is a lot of out there, right? There's different ways of trading. So if you guys can just skip to the most important parts that you need, you're gonna realize that self-teaching is inefficient. So number two in the blueprint is gonna be backtesting and demo trading. The good thing about demo accounts and paper trading on TradingView is you're not gonna lose money, right? So there's always the psychological factor of trading live funds that is in the back of traders' minds, especially in the beginning of their journeys. So demo trading is good because it allows you to gain experience in a strategy or system that you invested education into without that psychological factor of losing money. So it's important during your backtesting and demo trading phase to collect data on the outcome of your trades with that system. Personally, early on in my beginning, this is a part that I skipped out on, right? Probably the most important part to learning is tracking how you're performing throughout the week, throughout the day, throughout the month on backtesting and demo trading, right? What this does is it allows you to build confidence in the system or strategy that you're learning, and will prevent you from entering that cycle of doom that we mentioned earlier, which is scrapping the strategy that you learned and hopping onto a new one, right? It's very important to collect the data that you get from backtesting and also demo trading an account that has no live funds, okay? Now, a lot of you are probably also in the same shoes as me. You probably skipped out on backtesting and demo trading, hopped straight into a small live account and blew it within a week and kept reinvesting and blowing it and blowing it. This is something you definitely want to avoid. And if you take the time to backtest and demo trade, you'll notice yourself how your confidence, even in a losing streak, will go up, right? Because you have backtested data that you can reflect on through those losing streaks and reassure you that your strategy is fine. It's just probably a bad week in the market, right? So it's important that you collect the data of these trades and have them somewhere that you can reflect on them. Number 3 in the blueprint is going to be opening a small live account. So once you prove to yourself that you can be profitable on demo and you understand the system or strategy that you learned by investing in education, now it's time to jump into the live funds, okay? So what you're going to realize is proper risk management is going to be key to your growth on the demo account, but during the live stage, it's going to be different on the psychology aspect, right? So you're going to learn that the psychology of trading live is very different than demo, because there's going to be highs and lows of winning and losing. You're going to feel euphoric during winning streaks and you're going to feel down in the dumps during losing streaks. So it's important that you open an account size that's not going to hurt you financially. You want to open something small, maybe like $100 to start. See what you can do growing that account with proper risk management, okay? So you're going to realize in this stage of trading live funds that it's super important to remain neutral as a trader, win or lose, right? If you can't remain neutral, win or lose, you're not going to see profitability over a span of number of trades. It's important that you implement the system that you learn, win or lose, and over the span of time that you continue to be consistent with that strategy, you're going to start to notice maybe a little bit more profitability than the month before, the week before. Number 4 in the blueprint is going to be moving on to trading funded capital. So you started to invest in education, you've began backtesting and demo trading the strategy that you learned, and you've started to grow small capital on a live account with a brokerage of your preference. Now it's time to leverage your invested capital. Funded capital lowers your barrier for financial success. So you're able to trade larger capital with less risk, essentially. So the funded model is interesting. What this involves is a 2-step challenge for most companies. Profit targets vary, max losses vary. But for a general synopsis, you get a 2-challenge phase that you have to pass. They'll email you credentials for the demo account on phase 1. What you have to do is make 10 or 8% on the account, depending on the company, without losing 5% in a day or 10% overall. You're given about 30 days to complete this. And once completed, they will send you the login credentials for the second phase of the account. And the profit target's much smaller. It's usually about 5%. Same max loss. You can't lose 5% in a day or 10% overall. Once you pass phase 2, they email you the live credentials and allow you to trade the live account with the same loss rules but no profit targets. So this is really, really good for traders because it allows you to leverage a small amount of money as an investment that you get back once you get the live account, right? Their business model, they make money off the traders that lose during those 2 phases, and they also make money off the traders who profit, right? So honestly, it's a bulletproof model and it benefits everyone in the long run. So the 3 most important companies that I like personally that I've had experience with are FTMO, My Forex Funds, and True Forex Funds. They're reliable, they're cheaper, their profit targets aren't too crazy, okay? So it's important that you start with a challenge that you can afford to lose 5 times over and work your way up. So they offer 10K accounts, 20K accounts, 25K, 50K, 100K, 200K. On average, a 10K is about $80 or $100 USD, and then a 100K account is about $500 USD, right? So again, you want to take the challenge you can afford to lose, and it's important that you just work your way up as you go along. You don't have to trade funded. You can just trade a live personal, but funded capital is also a great route to go as a trader. So number 5 is going to be saving and investing. So you're going to be putting aside any payouts that you secure, and you can put them in a savings account or you can just put them back into your trading account. Doesn't matter. You're going to want to diversify your savings outside of trading. You can reinvest in your personal account or move into any kind of portfolio like stocks, crypto, real estate, business, e-commerce. There's all kinds of things that you can reinvest your money into. And having savings as a trader takes the pressure off having to perform each week, which results in better decision making, right? You don't want to be on your last dollar in the market trading because you're not going to be making sound decisions. You're going to be making decisions based on having to get the money, right? You never want to be in a position as a trader to have to get a profit out of the market. Having passive income or something on the side that you have saved is going to enhance your performance over the span of time. So if I'm being as honest as possible with you guys, if I personally followed these steps in the beginning of my journey, it wouldn't have taken me 4 years to see success in the markets. I probably could have just cut my journey into 1 year. So bad expectations and the inability to delay gratification are the two biggest reasons people's journey take longer than expected, right? It usually results in people quitting early or not living up to their potential. So always remember that number one, you're going to want to invest in education. This is going to be a shortcut to success. So number two, you're going to want to go back test and collect data on demo. What this is going to do is it's going to help you see how you're performing with your strategy, even through losing streaks, which can be a psychological barrier throughout the week. Number three, you're going to want to start your live capital on small trading account that you can afford to lose and see if you can perform well doing that, because the psychology behind trading live is different than trading demo. Number four, you're going to want to pursue funded capital, see if you can pass a challenge and secure funds that you later want to, number five, invest and diversify into other assets such as stocks, crypto, real estate, e-commerce, whatever suits you best. Thank you for watching. If this video provided you some value, I would love if you guys liked and subscribed. I also have a free ebook and free Telegram community that you guys can join if you look at the link in the description. Thanks, guys.